perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Crawford against Dragic. Bosh, a screen on Crawford. Dragic, the pass to Bosh. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 6 points for Chris Bosh.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane. You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Tries to save it. And now Miller running the floor all by himself. The feed to Griffin. And it's Miami with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
They got the better of this club both times they saw them last season. I think we're about to find out if they still got their numbers.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosh. Josh McRoberts coming in to do all that. Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Goran Dragic. And Stevenson's checked in for the Clippers. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Steve hit on this moments ago, Clark. When you've got the 2 top teams, one from the East and one from the West, would you say there are some conference bragging rights at stake here that seems very obvious to me?
For sure, Kevin. And games like this can be a pretty good early season indicator of which conference is the stronger one.
That bucket in no time at all. 14 points for Jay.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes having been behind the 3-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
McRoberts' shot is good.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Pierce. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Now Griffin inside. In transition, here comes Miami. McRoberts misses. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Magic in Orlando.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
And the Clippers making a change here. Smith is checked in.
DeAndre Jordan has always had a knack for the incredible, and it usually manifests itself in his dunks or blocks. But last year, he committed himself more on the defensive end, and it really made a difference for him.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers leading by 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot's good. That's 10 points for Blake Griffin.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
And Chalmers kicks to Wade. There's the pick. Stolen by Stevenson. And here's the fast break. Jordan leads the way.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Wade kicks to Chalmers. From beyond the arc, and it's blocked by Stevenson. And that does it for the first half of play. Clippers lead by 15. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, tell us what you want to see change in the second half.
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. We have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Chris Bosh is out there with Whiteside, and it's Dragic into the point guard position. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it. Chris Paul has got that hot hand going.
The Heat trail by 15. Bosh hits the pick for Wade. Outside Bosh. Dang dishes to Dragic. And Bosh now top of the key. Cannot hit. So the Clippers will take it the other way. The Heat came into last season looking at three-peat. Anything less would have been a disadvantage.
Yeah, well, you could see that they were focusing on the playoffs last year. The Bobcats didn't really stand a chance against them in round one. It was easy picking for the Heat.
Well, to get back to the Heat last year, a lot of teams in the conference didn't really look to be in the same ballpark as Miami in terms of playoff hunger.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well want it if you've got it, Clark.
First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Dang, a screen on Griffin. Bosh with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Outside Dragic. From outside, off the mark.
You know, the Heat did breeze through to the finals, but the three-peat just was not in the cards after they fell to the Spurs. Terrific run nonetheless. 4 consecutive NBA Finals, 2 championships, and quite honestly, who knows how things could have gone if the air conditioning didn't fail or any other twist in that epic series. That air conditioning went down in game 1, folks, if you didn't recall that, but it wasn't anything about air conditioning. The Spurs were super hot and well-oiled and highly motivated. They wanted that trophy.
King can't get it to go.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half. Oh, man, they are just putting a hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for them today.
Well, Chris Paul breaking Magic Johnson's record last season with 13 double-doubles to start the season. That's points and assists we're talking about. You know, anytime you're mentioned in the same breath as a Hall of Famer, that's a pretty good thing.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks again, Doris. And Chris Paul finishing last season as the NBA's leader in assists per game. His 3rd time achieving that mark.
Yeah, and he's been in the top 5 in that category pretty much since he came into the league. You won't find any better than Chris Paul as a point guard.
And there's the pass to Griffin. It's stolen by Dang. It's chipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Well, you look at Miller, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
Pierce with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here's Griffin. Again, Griffin missing.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Bosh drives in, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Whiteside. The Clippers also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for Miller. And that one's good. Griffin.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Wade kicks to Bosch. Feeds to Dragic. Pass to Haslam. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Wade, a screen on Johnson. Rocket 6. Off the screen. Dang with the bucket. Dang's got 9.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
It's Dragic with the drive. Haslam, that's good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dang's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wade passes to Dang. The shot is off. Nice D from Crawford. Clippers leading by 21. Griffin sets the screen for Johnson. Dang grabs the miss. Dang's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Griffin against Dragic. The 3 from Bosch. Jordan with the rebound. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. That's a 2 from Paul. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Outside Bosch. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Dwayne Wade. He's averaging 19 points per game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
The Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content with what they had. They added vet after vet as the season progressed and really made some nice additions.
My, oh my, did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a statement, you're right.
They're not backing down at all right there.
And Wesley Johnson with the slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
And the Clippers' depth was a big help for him in the first round as the bench provided, I thought, Clark a good punch for him against the Golden State Warriors.
You know, that's true, but they just didn't have enough in the tank to get by the Thunder in that second round of the playoffs and what was really, I thought, an entertaining back-and-forth series.
Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club on the road.
You know, that's the thing, Steve. To dominate as they have in front of a hostile crowd, really impressive.
Dang can't get it to go.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists here tonight. Paul dishes to Crawford. Drains the three-pointer. Crawford's got 11.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide-open look there.
Paul with the steal. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go from 11. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Jamal Crawford picks one up. The Heat have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Haslam. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. Josh Smith, he's checked in for the Clippers. Lance Stevenson comes in for Johnson.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The Heat have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Guys, this has been one of the weaknesses for this team all season long. They're shooting just 71% as a team.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And here is Paul. 12 points for him. Stolen by Chalmers. With 4 seconds on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. Chalmers